I know that you didn't. I do interviews. Did I tell you me and my husband used to podcast? But you matching today. I'm so proud of you. You look nice.
Thank you. Wish I could say the same for you.
She's a Cincinnati-born flamethrower, lighting up stages and screens with a grind so fierce it feels like destiny is sprinting beside her. From Clybourne Park, 2-4 Bobby, red, white, and black, grassroots, and every role in between, she's dropping performances like mixtapes. Raw, real, and impossible to ignore. Today, she steps into 2Phresh exclusive, not as a rising star, but as a full-blown force ready to shake the room and claim her moment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tia Tonae.
Hi, that was so nice. You actually like me.
Not really. That was just ChatGPT.
You see that? At least he didn't lie.
That was
You
ChatGPT.
can't even get mad. What is with
Man.
y'all with ChatGPT?
I'm just
Get away
saying,
from
like,
AI.
AI. The only AI acknowledges Allen Iverson.
You know what? Go ahead.
All right. Before we get into this, first things first. You owe me an apology.
Listen.
You owe me an apology, bro. You know what you owe me an apology for?
Listen. Okay.
Before you get started, let's play a clip, bro. Let's go ahead and play this clip, man. It's just crazy.
If you don't want to be in front of the camera, just say you don't want to be in front of the
I
camera.
can, but
Listen, that's because he got
shit,
on
nah.
50 million different colors and he don't want to match. And brands.
Get him. Oh, green.
Orange, pink,
Get him.
Nike, San Francisco,
Get him.
Bowling Green, South Park.
See.
He don't want y'all to see him.
Let me get.
You look so cute.
Thank you.
I'm not talking to him.
Hey, I do.
Look, you let him know, baby.
What? She is talking to me. Nah, she was facing me. How you know? Excuse me. Are they calling
Oh,
you?
for me? Oh, yeah. See? Bye. Look. Hey, that little girl was so cute, y'all. She was like, "Cause I'm in."
How I look today? How I look today? Doing my matches today?
Good today. You
All right.
are. I'm
Wrapping my sip
really
today.
jealous of this Boondocks sweatshirt. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a 2Phresh exclusive. You can't get it.
First of all, you not exclusive,
I am exclusive.
but you are matching. I'm very proud of you. You made it seem like you wanted to color coordinate today.
Yeah, wish I could say the same for you. But anywho, let's move on. So
Green, black, and white. I guess there's white in my jacket that I'm wearing, and then I have on blue jeans. Was not color coordinated.
I'll let the people decide. Anywho, let's move on to the next segment.
You know what?
So before we get started, about your journey, we're gonna have this segment called Hood Classic Energy. You know about this, right?
No, wait, what?
It's a segment called Hood Classic Energy. You ready for the segment? I ask you a few questions.
Okay.
All right. You game?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
All
just look.
All right. So, what's your all-time favorite black sitcom that you can quote word for word?
I don't think that's You know what's so funny? I was just watching the Cosby Show. Literally on TV.
That's your answer?
No, that's not my answer, but I was just watching
Then why'd you bring it up?
because I was just watching it, and it's a black family sitcom.
Can you quote it word for word?
No.
Some episodes?
Huh?
Can't you quote some episodes word for word?
Oh my gosh! Listen, you see the pressure.
It's not. I'm
Urkel.
asking.
Steve Urkel, and that's only the main reason.
Family Matters.
Yeah, no, but I'm quoting Steve Urkel. Yes, Family Matters. So look at you. Why? Thank you for the help.
Because you see,
even though
Steve
you're trying to be,
Urkel,
he's
but
trying to be a
that's
butt.
not the name of the show.
It's not the
Family
name of the show,
Matters.
but of course, Steve Urkel, and that's only because his main quote throughout the whole entire session of the show. You remember that?
Enlighten me.
You know it is. You just want me to do it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Did I do that? Yep.
I bet you said that a lot, huh, growing up.
No, I didn't. But I thought it was always so funny. And then when he turned to Stefan, yes, it was beautiful. I didn't know that he could look that good. It's very weird. Like when you were little, you didn't, And mind you, I was a kid, so I shouldn't have been watching that show anyway, quite honestly. But it's okay.
It's a
worked
kid.
out.
It's a what? It's a kid show.
I was like,
It's a family show.
yes, but I was a child.
Anywho,
I think there's certain ages, like 8. Okay, 8. I don't
he
think
had
I was
kids
8.
on the show. What are you talking about?
I wasn't 8. I shouldn't have been watching him when he turned into Stefan. Steve Urkel to Stefan, and Laura was over here liking Stefan, but she didn't like Steve.
Don't she got a husband? Why are you talking like this? It's disrespectful.
This is back in the day. You said all-time favorite black sitcom, and then of course Martin. We ain't gonna talk, but that's
you
all
over here
I'm saying.
fantasizing about Stefan. Like, dang, I just
Stefan
asked you what's
was nice.
your favorite black sitcom.
I like black men that dress very
like me.
nice. No,
Like me.
not you.
Like your boy.
Not you.
All right,
Not you.
not like me. Okay.
We trying to figure out why your wife married you, but that's okay.
Anywho, let's move on. What's the most iconic R&B song that instantly comes back to your childhood?
Oh my
Or
gosh.
takes you back to your childhood?
Oh my goodness. R&B song. So I can't necessarily say any song, but I'm gonna say any Drew Hill song.
Drew Hill.
Yes. I know you know who Drew Hill is. Cisco was the lead singer of Drew Hill.
Cisco.
Anyway,
Thong
I'm
song?
ignoring him. No, I'm saying Drew
Thong
Hill.
song?
Drew
Dang, that's
Hill,
crazy.
but any Drew Hill song because
Song. Come back. Dang, that's crazy.
you know what's so funny? When that song came out, I used to wonder. I'm like, wow. I still don't understand why women wear thongs. I want underwear that grabs my butt. Okay, the fact that it's a string in between my butt crack. What is it doing? I don't want my butt touching my jeans. I want my underwear to touch my jeans. I want my underwear touching my butt.
Nobody trying to visualize your butt.
I'm just saying, it's not comfortable. That's what I'm saying.
Man, this is crazy. All right. So, what's your all-time favorite hood classic and why?
Oh my gosh. Girl, the way you're moving got me in a trance. DJ, turn me up. Ladies,
Oh, I'm
it's your
sorry. Let me
jam.
clarify. Yo,
I'ma sip Moscato and
your
you
hood
gon'
cla-
move them
Film,
pants.
film.
And I'ma
Talking about
throw this
movies. You're
money while
actress.
you do it with no hands. Hey, okay. You said movie.
Yeah, it's a
Friday.
all right.
Friday.
That is crazy.
Friday.
Hood classic. Don't nobody think of songs. You think about movies.
Okay.
Yo,
My husband is a musician, so I think of songs, and he no hands all day, and
No
I'm in
hands.
for no hands. But
thong song.
I am
Where you going?
I am a Kenny fan, so any
A
Kenny
Kenny
song,
fan.
Kendrick Lamar. I'm a Kenny fan, so any Kendrick song, I'm a dance to it. My personal trainer already know. He be seeing me like, oh, so you like this song? I just like Kenny. I call him Kenny.
All right.
Anyway.
What's the most underrated black movie you think deserves hood classic status?
I don't know. So like,
Mine is Malibu Most Wanted. That's not a hood classic to you?
that's a
What's
white
up?
man.
In the hood. The cast is mostly black. That's not a hood. That's a hood classic. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna disregard that.
That's a
So
hood classic. Man,
we gonna talk about. I don't.
let me know in the comment section. Is Malibu Most Wanted? Come on.
No.
Agree with your boy.
No,
Malibu Most Wanted is an underrated hood classic
it's
movie.
not in any type of way. That movie was so cheesy. That's why I remember it being. I don't remember the movie like to its entirety, but I remember it being
But
so
you've
cheesy.
been kind of racist though. Now I think about it, because it had
Because
white people
you
in it.
said-
It's a hood classic because it had white
You
people in it. It's not a
said,
hood
"What's
classic.
the most underrated black movie?" That is what the question was. The
That
lead
deserves-
character
hold on,
is a white
that
man.
deserves hood classic
The lead
status.
character is a white man.
But the cast around them is black.
That don't matter. Those are supporting. The lead character is a white
Man.
man.
Y'all let us
It's
know.
based on him. He's on the Malibu's Most Wanted poster.
So
He's white.
so
You know what?
everybody else is black.
You know what?
What that mean?
I'm gonna let you have it. It's okay. We gonna skip because I'm underrated black movie. It's
So,
some
okay.
movies that are bad. Like when I think about. It just recently popped up on my timeline. Baby Boy. Now that's a hood classic, but that just shouldn't even be a thing. Like I'm like, dude, grow up, Jody. But anyway.
You said that a little bit too much emphasis. Like, you know, from,
I don't know from personal experience. Thank
yeah, I
God.
don't know. But you said it was kind of like. But let's go back though. So like Eminem, would you consider him like one of the best rappers of all time?
He is a top. He's a top. Yeah.
Like your top 5 or top 10?
Yeah. Yeah.
So why can't Malibu Most Wanted be
That's not the point.
a
You
black
said
movie or a hood classic?
it's not a black movie because the lead character is white. So when I think of black films, I think of the entire cast being black, or if there is a white character, they're like a day player, like a one-liner. I'm just showing up and then I'm gone. So, and you know, I'm an actor, so like I've done lead, supporting, day players. You know, I've done all of those things.
Lead?
Background, yeah.
What? You let a film? Who let you do that?
He recorded a film that I was one of the lead characters in. So why he being a butt about it, I don't know.
I don't know.
What am I?
He was-
what is it called?
You was like a support. I don't know.
I wasn't supporting
I don't know.
because if I was supporting,
I don't even
then-
know what you talking about.
yes, you do.
No, I don't.
MCB Cinema. That's all I'm gonna say. MCB Cinema.
I want MCB Cinema.
Yes, it was.
What?
Yes,
When?
it was. When we you
I ain't
recorded
never record for her.
Oh,
I maybe I did like behind the scenes, but I ain't never.
okay.
record.
Well, maybe not.
Or no,
See,
unless
that
it was
means he
like
ain't good enough.
Unless it was like a project. Unless it was a project. Unless it was like a friend of future project, but outside of that,
Okay, maybe you did. And she does get it. She does get different people.
yeah, you tripped.
Anyway, I can be tripping. That's
Yeah.
fine. But
Alright.
anyway,
What's the most toxic?
that means he doesn't like me. He hasn't recorded anything that I've been lead in.
I wonder why.
Because you're rude and you don't like me.
It's not that.
He does not like me. You better get these tax write-offs. You should actually talk to Terry and record Grassroots.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he said he got somebody to do it for free. So I was like,
Oh.
yeah, I can't beat that.
Well, never mind. I understand.
All right, what's the most toxic but entertaining TV couple of all time?
Oh my gosh, I don't remember. It's a Tyler Perry movie. Angela and
Come on, I thought she was black.
I know, right? Oh, I don't watch a lot of Tyler Perry anymore, but
Dang, you can't think of the name of the movie.
I can't think of the name of the cut. No, I can't. It's I think it's Why Did I Get Married, but it's Angela and her husband. I can't think of her husband's name because
Come on, now.
she was cheating on him. He was trying to be faithful to her. They were a hot freaking mess.
Marcus.
See, there you go.
Yeah, you need your black heart straight.
Probably. I don't watch at this point. I'm just kind of in my own lane, just doing what I'm doing.
What's the most Cincinnati thing about you people from other cities wouldn't understand?
That the West Side is not Cincinnati, okay? It's not. It's literally its own freaking place. Cincinnati is downtown and it goes up. It's like, what is it? It's Tabon Hill. I'll even include Roseline. After that, you're not Cincinnati. Wyoming, Lockland, Woodlawn, Forest Park. All of that, that's not Cincinnati. Cincinnati is just downtown through. I'll give it to Roseline, like I said. I'll give it that. But anything on the west side, nobody, unless you live over there, nobody knows anything about the west side.
Man, as long as your address say Cincinnati on it when you be mailing, you from Cincinnati.
You're not. See, but people from Cincinnati don't get it because it's like, or that's not from Cincinnati don't get it because it's like, why? Who includes the West Side? And what's so funny is people have debates about it because West Siders know that all they know is the West Side. They don't know anything about They don't know anything else about the city. They just know the West Side, and they almost barely know downtown because they don't really come downtown. They just stay on the West Side.
If your shipping
People in
address say
Cincinnati go
Cincinnati,
everywhere. I know Tri-County. I remember Forest Fair Mall. That is, I don't even want to talk about it, but
Damn, you old. Forest Fair Mall.
yes, that was when I was a baby. They had time out there and everything. It was West Side is not Cincinnati. People don't know. No, see, that
It's
is
Cincinnati.
Forest Park.
It's Cincinnati Mills.
Yep. Well, it ain't Cincinnati Mills anymore. They tearing them all down, y'all. Literally, it's like half of it's torn down, or majority of it's torn down.
Who goes to the mall anymore?
Exactly. But they still got Kenwood.
Except for you.
I don't go to that mall. Well, I don't go to a mall. I go to stores, like small stores. I shop online sometimes, but yeah. But yeah, that's the most Cincinnati thing about me. The West Side y'all not included. You're not included. And fight me on it. I don't care.
Oh, you about to have people throw hands at you. What you say about the West Side?
Y'all not Cincinnati, and that's okay. But honestly, people from the West Side, they know. They literally are like we're our own little niche. They know that they're their own space. Cincinnati is Walnut Hills, Evanston, like Pine Hill, Avondale.
Where you from?
What do you mean?
Where you from?
You mean which neighborhood?
Where are you from?
I'm from Cincinnati, so that's why I'm like, but what do you mean? Like, it can break it down. It can break down the neighborhood. So I was basically raised in Pine Hill. But like most of my life, I was in Pine Hill. Even Finneytown, I wouldn't consider Finneytown Cincinnati. I didn't know what Finneytown was until my dad moved out there. I was like, what is this?
Care to elaborate?
It's its own little neighborhood. Like, they got their own police department and everything. So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all not Cincinnati.
Okay. So what's the funniest hood myth you grew up believing?
I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta have.
You know what? I will say this though. You know the saying, you step on your crack, you break your mama's back. I remember walking around stepping on cracks. I was raggedy.
Why would you do that, man? You don't like your mama or something?
Oh my goodness, she's a
Dang.
person, but when I was younger,
crazy.
hey, it'd be like that sometimes. I'm just saying, it was.
I see how you are now.
Whatever. My babies love me, and I got 2 boys.
They probably stepping on some cracks right now.
Right. They probably. They're definitely my 4-year-old. He was mad at me this morning because I told him to get dressed.
Sidewalk. Let me get this crack. Oh, this is a big one right here. Let me jump.
Know, they don't know the sayings. The little younger kids, they don't know any of that. So like they'll be.
They don't know. They know.
My 8-year-old would tell me, so I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. He asked me the other day, "What's
Do he cuss?
Nah, he don't cuss.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, he has said cuss words, but he doesn't like cuss.
He cuss.
No, like he not. You know how when you say cuss, that's all they say.
Cussing is cussing. So he says
He knows
cuss words.
cuss words. He knows them. How he know them, I don't know. But I'm like,
cause he say them.
He doesn't say like
Okay.
He's tried to say "damn it" around us before, and I'm literally like, no.
So he cuss.
He doesn't. He's not like a. Okay, I guess we can figure out what you do. Just because your kids know a cuss word, does that mean that they cuss?
Yes.
No.
Cause you ain't around them 24/7. You don't think they were? How were you as a kid? When you around your friends?
I don't.
Y'all was cussing all the time. I know. Come on.
I
You over here stepping on cracks. I know you were cussing.
Why you gotta call me out like that? And I'm loud.
Man, I know you were cussing.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, go ahead.
This from making me take out the damn trash.
You know what's so funny? I didn't have to do a lot. My mom. Anyway, it don't matter. I'm not getting into that.
All right, let's talk about your journey.
Yes.
All right, so how does your journey begin? So before stage plays and filming, what did the early life grind look like for you?
So I actually didn't get started in film until after I had, or with acting in general. I didn't get started until my husband bought an acting class for me. So we were watching a show. I don't know if it was Law and Order. It was a show on TV. You know, when I was sitting at home he was like about 6 months old, I think at the time. Was he 5 or 6 months old? And I just looked at my husband. He was 5 because it was April, and I was like, I want to try that one day. I was like, just want to, try it. And usually when I say stuff, he doesn't typically pay attention, but he paid attention this time. And so for
He was
mothers,
trying to get you out the house.
shut up.
You-
Well, I've been in there the whole time with our little newborn.
exactly. He's
Anyway,
trying to get you out of here.
but he actually, for Mother's Day, he bought me an acting class. And there's an acting class in Cincinnati, Cincinnati Actor Studio that I went to. And I started then. It was really nice because when I went, the teacher was like, "You've got it. You can go ahead and do it." And I started acting about, I was 30. when I had our second son. So 31, yeah. I'm 35. I look
Are you?
good. Yeah, I just turned 35 last month.
Oh,
Actually, it'll be a month and 6 days. So yeah.
for real?
Yep.
Damn.
You older than me, so it don't matter.
I ain't older than you.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
If you're not, then that's bad 'cause you look older than me.
Oh, that's cool. But I'm still not older, though.
But no, I'm 35.
So you said Cincinnati Actor Studio. So I hear some things about that. What was your experience like there?
It was good. I think it's really great for people when you want to get started, just learning the ins and outs. It gives you a great push. Now, if you want to, for anybody, if you want to get better, you have to find different classes, So for anywhere in your career, I don't think it's good for everybody to consistently stay the same class unless you are booking and getting a lot of things with that specific teacher, and that could be possible.
So you wasn't booking enough?
I didn't. So I had one agent, and I was with them for. Hold on. Okay. I had an agent, and I was with them for over a year. And I didn't book anything. And so I knew that something was wrong because I'm like, something's not right if I'm not booking absolutely anything. And so I asked if I could be released from my contract, and they did release me. I went with my next agent, and I booked 7 things in 1 year.
Oh, for real?
I'm dead serious. Like, actually, I think I booked. It was either 7, and I could only make it to 6 because one of them they changed the date, and I couldn't make the date because I had rehearsal for a play. So it was either 7 and I booked 6, or it was 8 and I booked 7. One of those. But I was booking, so I'm like, I knew that it wasn't me. And of course, you put yourself out there. You just audition. Whenever they send auditions, I get sometimes I get 3 or so a week, and I'm like, I submit for almost all of them. Now, of course, I have children. I have 2 boys, 8 and 4. So as long as I know that the timing will work for me, then I'll submit for it. But I usually submit for majority of them. So yeah. But I also took after CAS, I took Meisner classes with EEB Studios in Atlanta. They're on Zoom. She's wonderful, so I would definitely recommend Erin for any and everything. She's
You can take acting classes online.
Yeah, they have because mostly everything is virtual. Like, you can do everything online. Now, you can take classes, you can audition online. Now, of course, they want to see you in person eventually. Like, I booked probably my biggest commercial. No, not probably. It was my biggest commercial in Columbus, Ohio, but I booked it on Zoom, and then I went there. What's so crazy is with that commercial, that's what makes me know that I'm doing the right thing. Most people had to stay, on set for hours because of all the things they had to do. I had to get there at 4. They said they would start filming at 6. They got started at 6:15. I was done at 6:45.
Dang.
And that was my big. I'm not.
Why you gonna say it?
Well, no, yeah, they already came out. So it was a OSU commercial, Ohio State University Wexford Medical Center commercial. But I was done in 30 minutes. And
That was the biggest commercial?
Yeah. Yes, that's all I'm gonna say.
It's OSU.
Yeah. And what was really nice about it was the guy what do you call it? Cinematographer. He was like, "You were so great," and it made me feel really good because it's like, okay, I know that I'm doing the right
mascot
thing.
or something.
Shut up.
I put a shot.
Oh my gosh! But I was actually with an OSU nurse too, and it was, I think, the only hardest part.
On the OS.
No.
OHIO.
I was a patient.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and their new medical center that they're opening up.
So you had to play like a psych patient.
No, I was actually having fun.
I bet so. I bet you was.
The commercial's only a minute long if you look it up. So I think I have it saved somewhere because I was so excited.
You was typecasted?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'll be typecasted for that kind of stuff though. What's so crazy? I was watching. There's a show on DirecTV about SNL. I forget her name, but I can see her face. I don't remember her name. But she said she always ended up having to play a lesbian lover And that was her typecast. But she was like, so she played on it at SNL. She was a host for SNL. She was like, I'm just gone.
Leslie Jones? Is
that her name?
I don't know.
I can't remember, but she said she was always typecasted as that. And I thought it was very interesting. So I guess we all have a typecast. Like you. You're an old man.
I'm cool with that.
That's why he the cinematographer.
What?
Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
All right. What was a moment that made you say acting isn't just something I like, it's what I'm meant to do? Wasn't it after your McDonald's commercial?
First, I've never done a commercial for McDonald's.
Yes, you was.
No. And McDonald's would pay.
Yes, you was.
Oh,
You was at
really?
McDonald's.
I don't even eat McDonald's.
When you was playing Ronald. You
I
was
almost
playing
hit you.
Ronald.
Lord, I felt my hand. I felt it. And I was like, I had to.
Okay, all right. I got you. You
I
don't want
felt
to tell
it.
the people that's cool. You was at McDonald's though.
I don't even eat McDonald's. I can't remember the last time I've had anything from that
But you
restaurant.
do their commercial though. That's crazy.
I have never done a McDonald's commercial.
If McDonald's said, "Hey, Negan should play Ronald McDonald right now."
So
What you gonna say?
first
We want you to play Ronald McDonald
play
right now.
that I was in, we're disregarding Lavelle right now.
All right.
The first play, you mentioned at Clybourne Park. So when I was one of the people, of course, that auditioned for it, and I booked it.
And what is it about?
Clybourne Park. So it's, I give everybody a general overview because I want everybody to go see the shows, even if I'm not in it. But it's written by Bruce Norris, but it's based off of Lorraine Hansberry's A Raisin in the Sun. And so there's a white couple and a black couple, and it's based in the 1950s and like the early 2000s. And so you switch from being a maid to just being, someone at home with your husband, my specific character. And it's basically about the couples, going back and forth conversationally. That's all I'll really give it. But what I loved about that play was everybody else had done plays before besides me. That was my first play. It was very, I tested myself a lot, and what I loved about it was the director loved me. Even though, it was my first one, I didn't know, I just auditioned, but he clearly saw something in me, and so did everybody else. Like, those kind of plays, you don't know if people are going to come or not, and people came and they thoroughly enjoyed themselves. And it was very nice because you don't know if you're going to book stuff like that. You don't know the kind of stuff that you're going to book. And so it was just nice. And I was like, okay, this is the type of environment that I want to be. And of course, it was community theater. Usually with community theater, you do not get paid. But financially, I don't necessarily think that's what I needed at that point. At that point, I just needed the support, and I had a lot of support around me. So it was life-changing.
Okay. All right, let's switch gears for a moment.
Lord.
So let's talk about the beginning of Forever.
Oh.
So you play the therapist in a stage play, The Beginning of Forever, which is written and directed by the great Bertha Lynn Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at how you did.
3 Babies Productions, just so you know.
All right, let's check out this clip.
The other significant male figure in your life is your husband. Andrew's been trying to come back for another visit.
Listen, when we change things around,
Things around us change.
I'm
so proud of you, girl.
And I was due for a change. Yeah. Andrew had me out here just playing his stupid games for stupid prizes, and I'm done with all of that. I need to move on.
Welcome back. How did you guys enjoy that clip of seeing Tia do her thing? Did she do her thing, or was it? Let us know in the comment section. Anywho,
He's rude.
I'm about to ask you some questions about The Beginning of Forever.
Okay.
All right, Bertha and I, we trying to move some units on a digital sale, so you got to sell it, okay?
I gotta sell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how did you land this role, and what was that experience like?
The biggest blessing, I will say, is that people, for the roles, locally, I'm blessed that people will actually reach out to me and ask me if I want to do
Didn't I say
something.
you have to sell it?
I am selling it. I'm saying that people reached out to me, so
People
that
in the
clearly
roles locally.
he's a. I almost called you out your name. Lord have mercy. Okay.
Come on, we gotta have some more excitement behind it. This is a 3 Babies production.
It is a 3 Babies production, and it's a wonderful play. It's such a great life journey for Jackie. She was an amazing woman who just had a lot of turmoil or trauma in her life. Not turmoil. Scratch that. She had a lot of trauma in her life, and she was able to overcome it, thankfully. Of course, that's a lot of us with life that happens. It starts from childhood, and thankfully, she was able to overcome it by herself. And she also had people around her, a community, and I think that's what we all need is community. And it just helps to show you that when you can do it, and you can do it by yourself. It is also helpful when you have people there to help you.
So, what did you have to tap into emotionally to portray a therapist who carries other people's pain, like you mentioned trauma, but still remain grounded?
What I was mentioning, so with my training, I have with EEB Studios, I took Meisner training, and I'm like it's a third generation. I took it for 3 years, so I would say a third generation.
You got healed back.
I took it for 3 years. So you got like a beginning, an intermediate, and then like a, more advanced class of it. And I took it with all the same people. It was 5 of us. We still have our texting group. I love those people very, very much. It teaches you, the people that are in my class. You don't even know all of that, bro. Speaking of which, Nicole Subs is in my class. You should support her as well. But so that class teaches you to envision what you're going to be portraying on, with the words that you have. But as soon as you're done, you like switch gears. You like figure out something else to shift your mind, because it helps you to not stay in it, because if you stay in it, then of course that can cause a lot more emotional trauma for yourself, and that's not what you want to bring onto you. And so I will use that, just to think about how I need to help Jackie push through the trauma that she had to experience with her life, and then just help her to understand that she has the tools to overcome it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's one moment in the play where you felt the audience shift, like they were healing right along with Jackie?
That I felt what?
They were healing right along.
The audience?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I was like, I heard something else. I was like, what?
Weird. What you think you heard?
Audio. That's why I was like, what are you talking about? Oh my gosh.
I'm getting old.
You are getting old. I actually think it was at that time during our scene, because Jackie, Fiona, Fiona.
That's not even pronounce her name.
What is it?
I mean, I know it's not Fiona.
Brandon said it's Fiona, and he went to high school with her, so she probably pronounced it different. You know how people would do like I said, Denzel, because he said at one point it was Denzel. Anyway, the person. Let me scratch all of that.
The person.
The girl who portrayed Jackie, she sang during our scene of therapy, and I think that was very helpful, because it helped to show the audience that she was able to overcome. And I think that she did a wonderful job. She did wonderful.
Okay.
And that's how when the audience shifted with her, they were like, okay, she's worked through it all.
And how did playing the character centered around healing and resilience impact you personally as a woman, a mother, and an artist?
So it helped me with my mindset, in the sense of all I can do is show up and do my absolute best. And I've realized that as a person, as a human being, I may not always be what I consider to be my best, but I am my best at that time when I do show up. And so it helped me to give myself grace with a lot of things, to understand that I can audition, and if I don't book it, that's okay. that if you know, like you said, as a mother, if I may not have done the laundry, if I may not have cleaned my kid's bed for the umpteenth time because they keep peeing in the bed, or
And
if
you
I
you just gonna tell their business out like that?
yes, they 8 and 4 and all they do is pee in the bed. Speaking of which, this morning. Okay,
Man,
but anyway.
I hope your classmates don't see this, man.
But it helps me
Man,
to understand that you know, I can bounce back. I can take a pause if I need to take a mental break. It's, you know, it's life. So, yeah.
Okay. And what do you hope people walk away understanding about love, trauma, and self-worth after seeing the play?
I hope that people know and understand that with community and God, you have the tools to be able to push through. And also therapy, because therapy is a wonderful thing. I actually just talked to my husband about getting therapy because I think that he needs it. We all need somebody that we can talk to that will not make us feel bad or any type of negativity about anything. And I hope and pray that he gets it. It is hard to really carry your faith in the world that we're living in, but he does a wonderful job of carrying his faith. So,
Why are you
yeah.
such an advocate for therapy? What has it done to help you? Or
I actually, speaking of which, changed my health insurance changed, and so now I can no longer afford my therapist. Get some good health insurance that can get you good therapy. But I've been in therapy for a year or two now. I love therapy. I think it's great too. It's so funny when I started with my therapist. I started with her weekly and she was like, no, we need to move to bi-weekly. Like, it wasn't needed. It didn't take us that long. But she does understand that I need it just so I can have like that person to
she said she could take you every week.
No, it's not that she couldn't. She was just like, she didn't think that I needed it every week. Because when we were meeting every week, not that much shifted. But after 2 weeks, stuff would shift. It's ridiculous. So I don't even talk about that. But I think therapy is great for any and everyone, quite honestly. We need more therapists in this world. It is, I understand that it's hard to be an affordable therapist, so there's that. But, you know, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Bad boys, bad boys.
You hear that?
That's
What
crazy.
you gonna do when they come for you? Speaking of which, that's a good movie too. Will Smith did and Martin did so well in that movie. Ugh. Go ahead. What?
All right. So your film For Bobby is not only it wasn't only just a big hit at the 2Phresh Film Fest, but it's also screening at the Fresh Vision Showcase on March 22nd.
You should
Tickets on sale now.
Yeah, come on. Come see your boo.
So
You can maybe come see him, but come see me. Okay.
ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Anywho, let me carry on.
Otis wish he could look like this, and so does he. Okay.
What? Let's carry on. So let's dive into the heat you brought to this project.
Oh
So
my
we got to
gosh.
talk about this film because the energy in the story is different. You stepped into a world of love, greed, and revenge. So let's get into the behind the scenes, which for you wouldn't be behind the scenes because that's your everyday life, right? Right? Love, greed, and revenge. That's your motto, right? What's to look for?
I think you really want me to. You see, he talking about abuse. I think he wants me to do that, but I don't think that that's.
I was
right.
asking a genuine question. Like,
No,
that's-
you want me to hit you.
all right. So, how did you come across this project?
You know what's so funny? Shaq actually reached out to me.
Shaquille O'Neal
My goodness.
with the D's
Shaq is the director,
comedy show.
and he actually
You are hilarious.
he reached out to me. Instagram. I don't even know how he found me. I don't know how he found me because I was new. I was still fresh. And he was like, hey, I have a project. I think you would be great for it. And it was really nice. He actually had his little brother helping with the camera part of it. So I just came. I didn't mind it. It was a short film too. So that's what I love short films. Like that's my thing. Give me a short. anytime. Feature films I can do, but I'm also like, are you paying enough? And there's a fault.
But you work for free.
If it's something I'm passionate about, I will work for free.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that I am passionate about a lot of stuff. But that's how I felt about it. He literally messaged me on Instagram and I was like, yeah, sure. I was so excited because it was the first time somebody had reached out to me. But that also shows that I have something that people want, even though not everybody may want it. I may not be on big screens. I'm still non-union. And I want to eventually become union. And yeah, I want the work, but I'm also like, if people want you, they want you, and if they don't, they don't. And I'm taking my time with everything.
So when you first read the script for Bobby, what was the moment you were like, oh yeah, I have to play Jen?
I can't stay here another night. I like showing my attitude, as Lavelle knows.
Hold on, was that in the movie? I thought she was just blurting out stuff like he had Tourette's or something.
You see
What's
that?
going
This is what
on?
we talk about.
What's
Y'all
that?
don't like him. I don't
What's going on
understand.
right now? What?
Anyway, next question.
Wait, hold on. What? So that was in the movie then?
Yes, it was in the movie.
Oh, okay.
This is who said that Malibu's Most Wanted was a black film.
It is. All right. What was the most intense or emotionally draining scene you had to film, and how did you shake it off afterwards?
For me, any scene where I have to show tears is probably the most draining. And that's just because it can sometimes be hard to bounce back from that. And not like, it just takes a little longer to bounce back from that. I like doing those because, of course, it's authentic emotion. But then it's like, okay, I need somebody make me happy. Bring me my baby. Bring me something that's going to make me happy. Oh, man. I was doing a audition for, not an audition. I did Lord have mercy. I did a rehearsal for Grassroots. That's a play that I'll be in February 27th through March 8th. And there is one scene in there where it seems like all I do is cry. And of course, it's a great scene. I love the scene. My 8-year-old, it was on Zoom. Huh?
You playing yourself?
My 8-year-old came in the room as I'm rehearsing, and he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Bro," I'm like, "Get out." I didn't say it like that. I was like, "Get out." Like, so I can rehearse. And the good thing is, even though he came in, I was still able to bounce back into the character. Like, it doesn't take me long. I can shift really well. So I'll play one person. I'll literally be Tia, and then I'll be the character in like seconds or in a split second. So it's really fun for me.
All right. And if you could describe For Bobby in one word to someone seeing it for the first time, particularly at the showcase, what would that word be and why?
Dang
It's really taking that long.
As skeptical, huh?
Skeptical?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say I was trying to think of. I was like, it's not. I was trying to think of the other word because I was like, it's not clever, and I'm like, but what's the opposite? So skeptical, I would say, because
Dang, you saying it's not a clever film? That's crazy.
it's not. I'm talking about the film. Lord Jesus.
Exactly. You said
Not that. It's not about it being clever. I'm saying that. Anyway, I would say skeptical because of my boyfriend at the time. I know his real name. I don't be remembering people's scene names. Hunter. So he was my partner in the video or in the short film. And I'm saying skeptical because he's trying to figure out how to get themselves out of a situation, and he trusts his girlfriend. And I don't think that he should necessarily trust her. But you love who you love.
I don't think you should trust her either.
He's saying that because he's talking mess about me, but it's all right.
All right. You kind of beat me to the punch a little bit, but we'll talk more about it All right, so Grassroots.
Yes.
Um,
By
is it-
Terry Chappelle II. They are Enlightened Studios. Enlightened Studios.
so Grassroots is about to
Advertise,
take over the
people.
Artsville Theater from February 27th to March 8th, and you're right in the center of it as Claire Gibson. I need to hear how did you hear about this stage play and how did you get involved?
Again, I am very, very blessed and highly favored that people see me and they see something in me that they would like for me to portray. So Terry reached out to me and asked me
It's
because
a lot of crying in this film. We need some
it's not a lot of crying in the theater. It's just, but it's gonna pull at your heartstrings, and which is good. It also is like anyway, it's gonna pull at your heartstrings, but it's a really, really great film. He actually reached out to me.
Yeah,
Film, yeah, you said film, so now I got
I messed you up. I seen
great
the film.
play. Look, it's a great play. Actually, he may want to turn it into a little mini series. So if y'all ever want to work with him, just let him know. He is busting his butt to be able to get everything done for the play, because as anybody knows who starts off in this, it's very expensive. With film, theater, TV series, anything, it's expensive and it's very time consuming. But he reached out to me. He asked me, "Do you think you can talk Southern?" And I thought it was so funny because I actually have a great Southern accent.
You do?
I don't want to. You're not. You can hear it if you come and see Clara. But it's so funny. My husband, I remember. He says he doesn't remember this, but I remember when we first met, and I was talking very, very country, and he was like, "What is wrong with you?" I remember him saying it. He doesn't remember, but I can see I can see it in my head of him doing it. But anyway, and he didn't have to say, he said at that time, and then he didn't have to say it again until after. It will be every so often he would bring up like my Southernness, but specifically when I started acting, he's like, okay, you really gotta stop. You gotta chill. So I'm working on it.
All right, so this is a 2Phresh exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to tell us
Lord.
who's the best actor.
Is he exclusive? I don't think he exclusive.
So who's the best actor or actress in this play?
I believe that we're all talented. I don't want to say that someone is the best or the worst, because we all have different characters to portray.
So who do you think the audience might stand out with their strong performance?
So I will say, because the play is specifically about a Black family moving into a white neighborhood in the 1950s. And so, I thought it was very funny because my grandfather, I look very similar to him. That's all I'll say. I literally look like his twin. And so he ended up buying a home out in the Northwest School District. He signed the mortgage papers and everything before my grandmother and their kids moved in. My grandmother is a dark Black woman.
Oh,
She's
what?
dark.
Oh, I thought you said dog.
She's
thought
dark.
you was-
Look, he's a butt. No, but she's dark skinned. So she moved in with the kids, and it threw the whole white neighborhood off. Because my grandfather he came off mulatto, so you wouldn't know. And
good.
mulatto mixed. Oh, mixed. Lord Jesus, I'm old. He looked very mixed. So you didn't know if he, which side he would really portray. And he was professional. But yeah, so when my grandmother and their kids came in, they were thrown off because it was like, wait, hold on. These are Black people, not, a white family with white kids and things like that. So it connected to me very coincidentally. That's what I'll say.
So what's something about this play that speaks to the community that you think people need to hear right now?
One of my favorite parts of the play is when there are children in it. And it's a kids can come see the play. If you think your kid can come and sit and watch the play, like my 4-year-old won't come, but my 8-year-old will. It's very helpful. And I know a lot of people that have, interracial families, or they may even have like white kids and black kids, like, or really Hispanic kids, like any kids, like if you have them in your relationship, I think it would be good for them just to come and see, to understand that the racial tensions that happened at that time, but to also understand that not everything is what it seems. It's a really great play.
Okay. And is there before we leave, is there anything out we should be looking out for that you have?
Right now, the last play I have coming up is Grassroots. I haven't been able to book anything else because of my plays, and I'll just be auditioning for commercials and things like that. I did finally submit for some different acting agencies in bigger areas. So in the Atlanta area, and the Chicago area, because I would like to book more SAG roles, or at least audition for more SAG roles, because it's not that I don't believe that I can't. I believe that I can, and I think people just don't know about me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard Chuck E. Cheese hiring. Gonna be the mascot. You won't be the mascot?
Can somebody tell him that
I'm just
this
saying,
sweatshirt he got on is a small and not a large?
Small.
I'll give you a medium.
A medium.
Medium. It looked too tight. It's tight.
Anywho, before I let you leave out, I got some rapid fire questions for you. Emphasis on the word
Lord.
fire.
Wrap it.
Don't look at. I gotta ask you a question. Don't look at the
I
questions.
only saw the first. Well,
All right.
kind of the first one.
So, love or revenge? Which one hits harder and why?
I would say love, and that's just because when it breaks, it's very hard to heal.
Yeah, deep with it. All right. What's your biggest I'm not the one to play with moment?
My husband and my kids. My husband and my kids. Listen, I don't care what kind of crap you talk about me. You come at them.
Have you ever had one of those moments?
No, thank God. I do have to always correct people with my kids a lot, but I'm like, but that's also why my children don't see a lot of people. I would probably only keep them at home if I had the money and time to keep them only at home.
What's your toxic trait as an actress?
I think my toxic trait, I would say that I question a lot of things. Thankfully, I've had the best directors who are okay with me questioning, and they don't get upset about it. And I'm okay. If the answer is fine, or if they respond in a way that is respectful for me, then or respectful to me, I should say, then I don't, I don't ask anymore. It's just because I'm also trying to learn. And as an actor, I think that we all should have questions and be able to grow and learn and be with people who want to teach you.
Okay. And what's a secret acting insecurity you've turned into a superpower?
I would probably say, which most actors and actresses, all of us, we do it being more confident in myself and more secure in myself. That, because sometimes your best performance can book you the role, and sometimes your best performance cannot book you the role. So just understanding that, whatever you give at that time, that as long as it's your best, or even if it's not your best, that you still submit for it, because it puts you around people that are doing the same things that you're doing or want to do, and you are able to grow from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's a role you take that would shock your church friends and why?
So I don't know if I'll take any role that would shock people, and that's mainly because I'm a person, what you see is what you get kind of thing. Maybe
So you'll take any role?
I think that every role is an opportunity for growth. I do believe that.
So
So
Ice Cube was like, I'm making a Players Club too, and I want you to be in it.
Lisa Ray, you know how much money she got? But he wouldn't want me anyway. I don't have the body. I got 2 kids. That's a wrap. But I wouldn't necessarily mind. So what's that? Kevin Hart got that show, and what's her face is playing it. What's baby boy? Girl, what's her name?
Taraji P. Henson?
Yeah, Taraji P. She playing his girlfriend on the show. I would love a role like that. Cause he got
You want to date Kevin Hart?
no, it's not that. I'm saying her role. So like she is the person who's helping him on the undercover stuff, but he also got a wife and kids at home, and she know. But she over here like, listen, you better come over here and eat me out.
What?
You gotta watch the show. It's a good show. You need to do mine in PowerPoint. I'm not coming here again unless he has my stuff in PowerPoint.
What?
Because he got a whole Word document, but he did everybody else's in PowerPoint. So that means that I'm not special, and they are.
I told you I was guinea picking something. So next time you come,
If he wants me to come next time.
all right.
He don't like me like that.
All right, so I did lie. I got a few more questions for you. So
See, I'm dealing with a liar already.
let's talk about the city that raised you, Cincinnati, right? The film scene here is growing, shifting, evolving. You have Independent growing and taking over.
Yeah.
They got the Marymount Theater now. We were finalist hosts for Sundance. We're in the midst of winter film competition right now. They've been operating for over a decade. We had the OTR Film Fest. We had the Avondale Film Fest. We had the Loveland Film Fest. We have the Fight Film Competition, the 48-hour film competition. And even, this is an underrated one, we have Horror Hound Film Festival, which is twice a year. You never heard about that?
Yeah.
You need to check it out. But I feel like a lot of that, especially that one, I feel like that's not talked enough about. It's twice a year.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a comic book convention before horror characters and stuff like that. Some people come dressed up and stuff like that. And then they have celebrities there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have celebrities stuff there, and they be like signing autographs and all that too. So it's kind of like a comic book convention for horror fans, but also it's also a film competition as well all at the same time. It's in the Sharonville Convention Center twice a year.
Down the street from me. Really?
Yep.
Horror Hound? Horror Hound?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
But
okay.
with that being said, let's keep it a buck. And let's talk about your thoughts regarding the film community here in the city. Are you up for this challenge?
Yes.
All right.
Even if I wasn't, he was still gonna ask it, so it don't matter.
Sure. Yeah. So, what's the biggest challenge you've seen Black actors face in the city, and what's the biggest strain?
So I can only come from my perspective. I think the hardest challenge is finding people that are willing to openly connect with you. I know a lot of people who do, so let me start by saying this. It's been very much easier for me to connect in the theater industry than it is in the film industry.
Why is that?
So specifically you said for Black actors, I don't believe that we're open to connecting with people or connecting with talented people. I am.
When you say what do you mean by that?
I'm just saying in general, like Black, because you said Black community. So I'm saying, I'm like people who are doing films. They'll probably want to stay in their bubble because they understand they know those people and they'll trust those people, which is great. Also, in order to give people a different mindset or perspective, or even to give them a chance, because you never know what can come from somebody else. But I think that's where you want people to audition. Like I don't mind. I audition for stuff all the time. So even though I have had people come to me and ask me to do roles, I don't mind auditioning. I am not too good for that. I think that everybody should audition, because what if you see somebody that may do something better than me in a role, in that role, whatever role I'm auditioning for? That is a thing. So I don't necessarily think that that's bad, but it does kind of pigeonhole people which can be very hard. So, for example, the film that I did in Atlanta, they found me from Actors Access. And the reason they picked me, they said my audition was great. And I did not think I did good in that audition. But they were like, no, you did absolutely great. And it didn't pay that much. It's a feature film, but it's still, like I said, it was local. So like, and my dad, I'm local to Atlanta. I can hop skip down there in an hour. But because my father lives down there. But because of that helped. It kind of helped me to say, okay, I'm really not that bad. I just need people to know about me. And that's with everything. Like, most people know about union people, but you don't know about non-union people, because there's so many of us. And there's so many people in the Black community, specifically in Cincinnati, but not just Black, but like in any community. You don't have to keep choosing the same people. Like, give other people a shot to be able to prove themselves. And now, of course, if you're having a bad experience, you don't do it. Or if you don't think they can do it, don't let them. That is a thing. Like, that happens. But I think that it would be great to just open it up. Because I know that that's probably my thing. I act. And I do a pretty good job,
Says who?
Says the people that I've worked with. You can ask my current director, Terry, for Grassroots. It's not just him, though. It's also the other cast. They will talk me up. And it's so funny because I don't talk myself up. I'm just like, this is just what I do. And if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. That's okay. But it gives me more confidence that I'm not doing the wrong thing, that I am doing the right thing.
Okay. And do you feel Cincinnati audience are ready to support like local filmmakers here? Like they would support like a Hollywood film?
Yes. I think that it's also about getting the word out there. And I'm saying that specifically because like there's social media, there's a radio, there's TV, we have local news stations. If people can get information from everywhere, and the hardest part with social media is that not everybody's going to see it. So it's hard to get information out there. So you have to try multiple different ways to get the information out there. But I do think that we're ready. What are we supposed to be hosting? Do you know what we're supposed to be? Is it this year? My husband just told me one of the big film festivals or something.
Oh.
We're supposed to be hosting, and I'm like, we have the space, we have the community, we're a thriving city, and I don't understand why they don't bring film here. But what are you gonna do?
So when it comes to particularly the Black filmmaking community here, do you feel like it's more support, or do you feel like it's a crab in a barrel mentality? Remember, we keep it authentic.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, I don't think there's more support, but the reason I think there's not more support is it's hard. So we need to not it's the same as with actors and trying to figure out who the kind of roles that they do. You need people that will help you grow. And the hardest part with Black people is not just Black people, but like with Black people who are like trying to find the funds or something to be able to do things. The people who may have the funds may be white people, and it's like you don't want to necessarily go to them because you think that they will kind of lock in your idea. But the thing about it is there are people out there who are willing to help grow your ideas and want your ideas to grow and believe in what you're producing. Now, I know that may take time because it's a relationship, right? It's a working relationship. So we have to do that. But I'm like, it's there. You just got to figure it out. And it's not even just Black people, because there's a whole bunch of things for women. A lot of things are surrounded by men and what men think. What about the women that are writers, the women who are producers, the women who are cinematographers? So it's a whole bunch. I'm Black and a woman. So there's that.
And what's something you want to see more of from the Black creative community here? Like, is it more like collaboration, mentorship, funding, or something else?
We So the only acting class in the city is Cincinnati Actor Studio. We need a class that teaches technique. I am a diehard Meisner technique person, but that's because I believe that people who have studied his technique do well mentally with their mental health. And it's very hard to find people that we don't have that here. And without that, people within the community can't grow, because there are people who may not want to move out of the city, but it's like you can't grow yourself. Even if you can do, like, you can be a good actor, but I'm like, what takes you from good to great is studying and learning and, understanding what you need to do. You can't go from good to great if you don't have the teachers here. And a lot of people want teachers in person. I'm okay with doing Zoom, but not everybody can do Zoom. So I'm like, we need something like that. And also collaboration. I do think collaboration would be great, to not just stick with I understand sticking with your same people. So like, because even with TV shows, they stick with their same people. So I understand that everybody has an idea. So people have to put themselves out there to be able to show that they are good enough to create the idea and work together.
All right, last and final question. At this moment,
He said it's the last and final question.
We're
We gonna see if he lying.
At this moment, do you think you can make it as an actress living in Cincinnati? Why or why not?
So do you mean?
Whatever your definition of making it, like, or I guess, do you think you can be like a notable actress that's always on the higher, like we can see outside of independent films? Like,
Oh yeah.
you think you could do that in Cincinnati?
I think it's possible. Do I think it's available? No.
Why
But
is
I
that?
do think, I don't know why it's not available. You got to talk to the people who run the unions and all of that kind of stuff. I literally just had an audition for a SAG film. Guess where it's filming? Not Ohio. So, and like I said, I'm okay because I may not be the right person for the role, but I'm like, it's not filming here, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It's crazy because you'll get a lot of Hollywood films come shoot here, but
they don't book a lot of people. Yeah, they'll already come with their main cast, and it's like, give people here a chance. It's one thing if you want, there are some stars that you just want to help lead the film. That's fine. But as far as supporting roles or day players or background, they do background. With Superman, they did background, but anybody else they didn't do, and that's really, really bothersome.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's why we need more people here to be able to create, even if they're not here, just someone somewhere close enough that people can get to.
For sure. All right. Tia Tonae just gave us gems, truth, and pure Cincinnati fire. Make sure you tap into every project she's touching, because the journey is only getting louder from here. And also, make sure you... Bro, what was that? Man, I'm telling you. Hey, you got something.
I had to do it at least one time. I had to do it at least one time.
Why?
It's okay. It's okay.
This is a lawsuit coming on. It's on camera too. I'm suing you. I don't care. Call me a snitch. I'm getting something out of this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I appreciate the interview, Mr.
Damn, and I'm trying to, and I just gave you a compliment. That's what's crazy. I gave you all the compliments, pal. What?
He's a great cinematographer. He actually recorded Bertha's play, The Beginning of Forever, so you should definitely go watch it. She's trying to put it on HBO, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna cut your parts out. That's cool.
He's saying that, but he can't do that.
Nah, I can't do that.
He can't do that.
I can't.
I'm a key. I'm literally one of the key roles.
You think you are? You only got 2 lines.
Whatever.
You only got 2 lines.
Yeah,
bro.
he's saying 2
We
lines.
can cut you out. Ain't nobody gonna know. All right. So this is a 2Phresh exclusive. I was gonna tell y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, but I can't breathe right now. You not the
Yeah, you should.
No, I can't.
Go ahead.
Like, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is a 2Phresh exclusive.
Tell him to get on TikTok.
Hey, I'm gonna talk to my marketing person and see if they can do that. But anywho, always remember, Stay fly, stay humble, and stay fresh. Peace.
Bye.
You're supposed to throw the peace sign. You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
want to
saying?
do
Like that.
peace. Peace.
Yeah. Everybody else did.
No,
I
you
was-
did. You the
I-
only
no.
other person.
I was 3 for 3 this week. I told you I had 3 interviews. I was 3 for 3 this week. I didn't have to tell them. They just threw it up. Even your friend Nicole, she threw it up.
I don't throw up.
My eyes.
Anyway.